Your Weather Tracker is brought to you by Peterson Chevrolet.
If you are embracing fall, there is a special place south of Meridian that would love your company. Our Chief Meteorologist, Roland Stedham, is live at Linder Farms and getting a very high look up at all the festivities and what's below. Great views, Roland.
That's cool. Yeah, it's really cool. This is such a great place, Natalie. I remember coming here a couple of years ago with some of my grandkids. It's just a great family environment, and it's like a tradition here in the Treasure Valley where we have this incredible corn maze with all of these other fun festivities and things to do. You got the giant pyramid, you got all sorts of fun stuff. And with me here right now from Linder Farms is Michelle Kindle. And Michelle, what's new this year? Because there's a couple of things that are new, aren't there?
Yeah, we have a couple of fun new things this year. So the first thing that's really fun is that in our corn maze we have a different game in each section. The corn maze is divided into 3 sections, and we have everything from an animal tracks game for little kids all the way up to like a murder mystery kind of animals game inside it.
Now hang on a second. In the control room, guys, if you could please go ahead and go to the STEM Action drone while I talk to Michelle here so that we can show the video. This is something that's kind of cool. Let me know when you guys, okay, there's the drone. It's up right now. And what we're seeing right there is what? You guys carved the Channel 2 logo with the CBSI right into your corn maze.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
I like that. Thank you. Go ahead and begin your move there, Nick. And as we pull up and we reveal, one of the things that we're seeing here also is that this corn is a special kind of corn. It's feed corn, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So what does that mean as far as the viewers are concerned? They don't have to worry about trampling this corn, do they?
That's right. So what it means is that this isn't corn that you would eat as a human being. This is corn that is used for animals, for food. So it dries out, and then we have a neighbor farmer that comes and chops it all up and sells it for feed.
Awesome. So it's a good thing. It's the kind of corn that you want for a corn maze because you're not going to be boiling this or barbecuing this corn.
That's right.
Okay, so there's the overall perspective of the farm, and it's just an amazing facility. What else did you want to say about what's new this year?
Well, this is kind of a fun year in that we're celebrating our 15th season. Okay. So we're really grateful for the community, and with that, we have a couple of new attractions. So we have a wipeout game. It's like an inflatable wipeout. You've probably seen the show Wipeout before.
Sure.
We also have a new inflatable game that's a pony hop. So it's fun little inflatable ponies. We have everything from child size to adult size, so you can race your kids down the track.
Okay, and we're going to talk with you a little bit later on about the zombies, because that's changed.
That has changed.
We'll talk about that in just a minute.
Fantastic.
I got to do some weather. Thanks so much, Michelle.
You.
Appreciate it. Okay, folks, so the temperatures are just fantastic. The weather is absolutely gorgeous. There is no change anticipated in the forecast here for the next, I'd say, 4 to 5 days. The weather is going to be just what you're seeing, with the exception that it is going to be getting warmer. Satellite imagery shows the high pressure that's holding on to much of the region right now. That's not going anywhere. As the high pressure intensifies over the next couple of days, it's going to start taking our temperatures up. So the 7-day forecast for the Treasure Valley, overnight lows nice and cool, not as crisp as it was a couple of mornings ago, but what we're going to be seeing is high temperatures tomorrow, hitting the 70s, then into the 80s territory. That's where we're going to be going. And from the 80s territory, I think still some kind of a front's going to be headed this way later on this weekend, like late Sunday or Monday. Still too early to pinpoint, but the models are grinding some gears. Something is going to be happening. So here's the live shot once again, guys. Bleed blue all the way, Broncos. I don't know how you guys managed to cut that without having a helicopter hovering overhead and telling you how to do it. But it's amazing. Isn't that cool? So there's the STEM Action drone showing the bleed blue and the Broncos logo right there with the football and everything. And I imagine this is a gigantic corn maze. You're going to be able to get lost in there and have fun in the entire process. So Natalie, that is really just a great perspective, isn't it?